Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Solution Day. And one more week, some interesting conversations about some good questions. And a lot of you were, again, very proactive about the questions. And I like that. I like that you were questioning the questions itself, the methods. And because these questions are designed to stir things up. For instance, this question about the principal square root. Okay, question seems fairly straightforward. Fx equals principal square root of x cubed minus x squared, gx equals 2x. What is the value of f of g1? It's a composite question, so the value of g1 is 2 times x. X equals 1, so the value of g1 is 2. So we put the value of 2 into the function fx, so 2 cubed minus 2 squared, so 8 minus 4, 4. Okay, so we're running into the scenario of this. Now, a lot of you answered A, which is the correct answer. But a lot of you also answered C, which is both A and B. And that is an incorrect answer because this question is actually a common area of misconception. We think that the square root, the symbol of square root refers to both positive and negative, but in fact it's not. It's called the principal square root, which means it's only referring to the positive number, means 2. Now, if it were to refer to both, we would put the symbol plus minus in front of them. That's why in a quadratic equation, the formula is written minus b by 2a plus minus b squared minus 4ac by 2a. So anytime we want both square roots, we're going to have a plus minus symbol. But if it's not specified, it's supposed to be a principal radical. It's supposed to be a principal square root, meaning only the positive number. It's a common gray area and a missing concept for a lot of you, a lot of us. When I was in high school, I made the same mistake. And my teacher pulled me up and said, hey, why do you have 2 answers? Well, because I was overthinking it. I was thinking, hey, it should be plus 2 and minus 2 because square root of 4 is plus and minus 2, which is the correct answer. But the symbol, the symbol that's written here, that symbol means a principal square root positive. If there is no sign before it, it is supposed to be positive. And it's important to know because SAT does have many questions that will be on radicals and irrational numbers and function notations that will throw in this kind of question where you will have to decide whether it's a principal square root or a radical or not. So that was that. The correct answer in this case is A. Yeah, this is a classic overthinker's trap, which you don't want to fall into. So remember the difference between the principal square root and the negative square root. The next question that was very popular was this. And I want you guys to also don't be intimidated by the harder questions. I want you to attempt it. I know these questions, the 10-second question seems to be the most popular because it is quick to solve. But try some of the harder questions as well. And I will be giving solutions. The more solutions that I get, the more motivated I am to make the videos for those particular questions. So if you want a particular question answered, just send me a message. And I will be pulling the popular ones and making a video of it. So eventually, if I get enough demand for the questions, I'll make a video on that. But here, in this case, function fx equals x squared minus 2x minus 3. Which of the following graphs could represent the sum of the factors of fx? Again, it's a trap. It's a trap question. If you factorize that, pretty sure you'll run into x minus 3, x plus 1. Okay, now these are the factors of fx when you factorize that function. Fairly simple, right? Now some of you answered the sum of the factors as minus 3 plus 1 equals minus 2. So which would be the D answer? That's where minus 2 is. But those aren't the factors. That's actually nothing. Minus 3 plus 1, it's nothing. It's not even the solution. The zeros, some of you answered the B as the answer. The B answer, which is some of the sharper ones, they'll see that the zeros are 3 and negative 1. So 3, sum of the zeros plus negative 1 equals 2. But the question isn't asking that. The question is asking some of the factors, which means it's also worded specifically as which of the following could represent some of the factors. Now, factors, if you know a factor of a number, let's say 6. Okay, the factor is 1, 2, 3, and the number 6 itself. So that's why the question was worded in a way that it says could be. And the rest of the options, actually, they don't even make any sense because, for one, they have a static value of x, which means the function itself has a domain of one integer, which isn't the case. It's not even mentioned in there. So right off the bat, the B, D, and C, all of these are incorrect answers because they just don't make any sense. So the factors x minus 3, x plus 1. Add them together, 2x minus 2. And that would be the graph of A. So even though if we were to factor in 1, add some of the factors, it would be the graph of 2x minus 2 plus 1 would be 2x minus 1. So, but the question itself was a bit simplified. It was still a trick question, but it's a common trap. It's a common conceptual gap for many of us where we don't understand the difference between some of the zeros, some of the solutions, and some of factors. What is the difference between the factor and a zero? And this question tests exactly that. So that's it for today. And feel free to send Varma Schooling a message if you have any questions. Thank you for watching.